Hello everybody, Epic Mewtwo here. Today we are back with another figure unboxing, and today we have Xeno Vegito Blue da! But not just any Vegito Blue, that's right. We have the Super Dragon Ball Heroes Xeno Vegito Blue. When they said that this guy was coming out from the hero set that we've been unboxing on this channel for a while now, your boy was popping off. I was absolutely ecstatic when they announced that this guy was coming out. Y'all know I'm a pretty big fan of Vegito Blue, and obviously anything Dragon Ball Heroes definitely tickles my fancy. So this figure and the pose, oh, you guys are going to love the pose. The pictures of this guy that I've seen are, they're so good, so good. There's a little Dragon Ball Heroes promo there. I don't know if it's going to focus for the small bits, but the cards down there are, what do we got down there? SSBK and, oh, I think that's Vegito Blue. Funny enough. Yeah, very fitting. Alright, so there's the Toei animation sticker. Obviously showing that this figure is real. I got this guy from Tokyo Otaku Mode for, I think it was $20, I want to say. I don't remember. I got him a while ago. A lot of the figures that I have coming in the mail, I buy, you know, like, because I pre-order them, obviously, and then they, you know, come out whenever they actually release. I've had this guy for a little bit, but I haven't been able to open him because of the move. But now that the move is over, I can finally get back to unboxing some boys. So let's get into it. They actually did announce the next figure in this line. Ooh, let's see if we can not, like, damage the butt. Oh, well, too late. They actually announced the next figure in this line, which is really cool looking Trunks, so I'll definitely be getting him. Eee, that sound. Definitely will be getting him as well. So look forward to that. Alright. Xeno Vegito Blue. I can't believe they made a Xeno Vegito Blue figure. That blows my mind. Just simply for the fact that, like, oh my gosh, look at his neck. Oh no. Alright, let's get him out of the bag here. Where's the hole? I don't... Oh, there it is. Wow, that's a... Why is the hole so small? Usually the hole isn't that small. That's weird. Okay, so immediately something else I'm noticing... Oh, look at him ripping right through. Something else that I'm noticing immediately, that we will take a look at the top here real quick, is that they chose a more shiny hair sculpt, or not hair sculpt, hair paint job. And I definitely think... Focus for me, camera. Come on. Kamura-sama? Thank you. They definitely went with... Well, see, here's the thing. This is what the SDBH line has been going with, this, like, sort of paint. So, obviously, it's good to keep it consistent. Makes sense, right? They did a very good job with the blue paint there, I think. You know, some people don't like the... there we go. Yeah, focus for me. You know, some people don't really like this sort of blue, like, shine, I guess. It almost looks like there's a little bit of a gradient. I don't think the camera captures it well enough, but it looks like there's a little bit of a gradient, which is kind of interesting. But they definitely gave a good pose to him. I will say, I don't know how I feel about my man's neck. His face does look, a little bit elongated. Like, I don't know. It just looks a little bit weird, I guess? I don't know. We'll see what it looks like when it's all put together now. They definitely chose a very dynamic pose for this guy. We'll just rip a hole in here. Definitely a very interesting pose. When I first saw it, I was like, what is he doing? Because I don't think he actually did, like, this exact pose in the, you know, the promotional anime, which is obviously fine. It's just kind of weird. Okay, so those are the little bit of the belt. I like this is a little bit more unique because they kind of kept the belt closer to the body, which they don't usually do with figures. They like to spread it out. Also, that's a nice little bit of gold paint right there. Yeah, I don't know. They usually don't like keep the character's belt so close to their bodies, but I like that actually. That's a little bit more unique. This is a big stand. Holy cow. All right. So the actual, like, base of it isn't really that big, but this is very big. So we'll slide that right in there. Nice. Snaps right in there. Okay. So let's go ahead and put him together there. Oh, he looked good put together. Okay. So they opted for, on this particular figure, and I kind of talked about that. Oh, no, they kind of did a little bit of both. They sometimes do it where, like, with these belts, here, let me take this off camera real quick. They kind of opted for a little bit of both. When they do the belts with these guys, sometimes they make the belt kind of overlap the top of the figure, so then it looks like they're sort of like sitting on there. And I personally prefer that a little bit more, but they also did something that I also kind of like, where they sort of made the shirt purposely go into the here, I'll show you on the back, right? Like, it kind of looks like, you know, it's like inside the belt. But then on the front, right, they kind of make it so that it like goes in a little bit, and it almost looks like you can just kind of see the top sitting there, which I don't necessarily prefer, but it's all right. So this is, okay, so see that right there, oh, that looks really good. So this is a very interesting pose. I think when he's actually on the stand, he's more so like that, which is kind of interesting. I guess let's just put him on and see. Where's this hole? On the side of his leg. This is it? That's all that they used to hold this guy up? That's not a lot. Okay. Alright. Whatever, Banpresto. I feel you, bro. This is a very odd stand. Am I doing this wrong? The end of it doesn't, like, the shape of it has this little, like, notch. I don't really see a notch in him. Is there another? Because the hole, I don't know if it'll focus. Oh, no, that's good. It's like a square. But this is more so a, I don't know what you call that, but not a square, I guess. Here, let me real quick take it off camera. I'm sorry for doing it off camera. It's just hard reaching over. There we go. Ooh, I don't want to break the belt. Wow, that is really hard to get in. Okay. So you really just gotta, like, push it, I guess. And it's hard, too, because it's just, like, the stand itself is, like, just plastic. I'm sure you can hear the creaking in there. Okay, I pushed it in as far as it can go. Wow, okay. So that is a very unique pose. Wow, he's really high up. I didn't expect him to be that high up, to be honest. Okay, so here we go. He is quite wobbly because he's on that little stand, but that's okay. He looks really good from this angle, I think. Well, not there, like right there. He looks like absolutely perfect. Really interesting because I thought that they were going to opt for, I know this is kind of like weird since he's a little bit off camera. Ah, the sun! But like, I thought he was going to be more so like straight or up and down, and that's why it looked weird. But obviously when he's on display, he's supposed to be kind of like, I guess he's like looking down at the enemy, right? Or like charging at the enemy downward. That's kind of interesting. That's a very interesting pose there. To give you a comparison here, we'll bring up what we unboxed last week, which was the Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. And these guys look actually really cool together. Oh, don't hit me in the face! But like, Vegito beats out Gogeta by just a little bit, just because of how tall his stand is, I think. Obviously, Gogeta's stand is pretty tall as well. His body is definitely a little bit bigger than Vegito's, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But, you know, obviously, they're not from the same line, so they're not meant to be, you know, like, well, maybe not meant to be displayed together, but you know what I mean. Since they're not from the same line, they don't exactly scale perfect. But let's take a closer look at our Vegito here. They did a really good job, I don't know if it'll focus close enough for that, but they did a really good job on the Potara earrings, I think. They did a good job capturing them pretty well. Just a little bit of, you know, like silver and gold right there. So I think they did a good job at that. I don't really see any inconsistencies or like little marks. I do think it's interesting that they chose to go with this little thing. I mean, I guess that is in the anime, but sometimes they've been doing that with the Heroes figures where they gave them this little thing. I guess it is technically in the show, but I don't know. It's just weird because it's not on usual Dragon Ball figures, just because like their gis aren't really built like that, I guess. But very cool though, nonetheless. I think they did a good job with the orange color too, because it really contrasts the black of, you know, Xeno Vegito's gi. And they did a good job too, not making the paint go over. Like the orange is perfect on there, the gloves don't go over to the skin tones, which is very nice. They gave this part of his boots a little bit of a shine too. I don't know if that exactly captures on camera. But nonetheless though, this is an absolutely fantastic figure. All in all, I would definitely recommend picking up this guy, even if you're just a fan of regular Vegito. We'll put our boy Gogeta down here for now. Because it's just, I don't know, it's just such a good variation of Vegito. The only complaint I have with this guy is that, you know, his long neck. And his face looks a little bit elongated, and like from this angle it looks a little bit silly, right? But like here it looks really good. You can see his long neck there. But it is still a very nice figure either way. I definitely think from this angle is obviously, you know, how it's supposed to be displayed. Because that's, I don't know, the sort of like weird thing with figures is that they're, you know, like certain angles are sort of like don't look as good, which I know is like weird, but I don't know, that's just kind of how they are. But I would still recommend this guy if you're a fan of Heroes, or if you just like Vegito. This is a very nice Vegito Blue figure, though I still say that if you really want a, you know, pure Vegito Blue figure, I'd still say go with the final Kamehameha figure that we've unboxed on the channel in the past, the one that is the Tech VB Super Attack. Nonetheless, though, hope you guys enjoyed the figure unboxing. Again, I'm sorry for the weird setup. I'm still getting things figured out in the new place for unboxing stuff, but I just wanted to open these guys because I was so excited to get them in the mail. But hope you enjoyed our blue boys the past 2 weeks. Got some other unboxing stuff coming down the pipeline, so keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, catch you in the next one. Epic Mewtwo out. Peace. Vegito!